Well, welcome to Dark Energy Paranormal Investigations. I'm James, this is Jay, my fellow investigator.
Yeah,
we are here at Racton Ruins, which is like in Emsworth area. It used to be a monument, but we still don't know what it was built for, because none of the information is confirmed. But the latest death that we've had was in 2009. A guy that had a split personality drove himself here, walked up the track, and came to this place and hung himself. I feel sorry for the person that found him, just walking up to this place, hanging.
Not exactly what you'd expect on a dog walk, is it? Let's be honest.
Nah. Well, we're here to scout out what we can do, where we can set up the cameras and our tech in the place for tonight's investigation, and hopefully we catch some ghosts.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we'll try.
We'll see. We've had a few interesting things, haven't we? But
yeah, that's only due to testing out the equipment. This is only going to be a mini episode because I'm going to be busy for a couple of weeks, and so is Jay with work. But hopefully next month we'll have a proper full episode ready for you.
with a bit of luck.
Yeah, hopefully. That's if we get permission to go to the places first.
That'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, hope you enjoy the episode, and this is going to be a creepy one, I'll tell you that. Right. Well, the first plan that we're going to be doing is putting a motion sensor in there, or further in this time, because we're putting it in there, because last time we put it in the doorway just closest to us, and we were stood right here, and it kept on going off, no one was near it.
Yeah.
So
you stood there, and then me and Craig were stood over at this bit.
yeah, you guys were stood here.
And all I saw on my camera, I think even on my camera picks it up.
Yeah, it does.
We stood here, and then the platform, it was literally just sat just here, just at an angle. So there's no way it can really pick up anyone from over here because its detection range isn't that far.
Yeah, we tested that.
I was stood here and it just suddenly just lit up, like it looked really bright, like it sticks like a sore bum.
So the plan is putting it over there near the hole, and putting an X camera here, keeping an eye on it, so you guys know that we're not messing with it. And it's going to be pretty hard to trigger it off from here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, especially when you have to be really close up to it. And the previous stuff that we've had is in this area, around here, was in one spot was like 10 degrees going lower and lower, when everything else around it was at like 13 degrees. So we don't know around that. We did put an EVP device next to it, but it didn't work. And we did have someone say that they've seen an arm in there, but we still don't know how to rectify that. We'll probably put a spirit box. We'll do a spirit box session in that area to see if we will pick up any noises. Because the last time I used a spirit box here, it did say the guy's name who I was with, and it did creep him out. And then after that, I was stood around here doing the spirit box, and I don't know where it came from. I heard a growl, which, to be honest, I did get scared then. But the only straight thing I did was put my back against the wall, 'cause it's just, your body just feels safe then, like nothing can jump on you. At the moment, there's only the spirit box sessions that we're going to do. Hopefully the motion sensor will pick stuff up. And I've got the thermal reader here, but we're not going to be going up there because it's quite dangerous. Because it could fall at any minute, we don't know.
Yeah, you can get up there. The only way beating is, I think it's through this entrance here. There's basically like some little things. We'll just take you up there now. Yeah. Bear with me a minute. Yeah, mate, I'm a ninja. Ninjutsu style. I'm a ninja engineer. Right. So it was in this bit here, and as you can see, you've got these little things that go up the way. There must be I reckon this would have been a staircase.
Yeah, the only way is through these holes.
This is where these holes would be where
you grab on and you put your foot in, and it goes all the way up. And I don't know if someone put a prank by saying death pointing up, but we don't know.
Yeah, this place has unfortunately been graffitied over quite a
Yeah.
lot. The only thing is, when we was last year, there was some. What was it? There's a weird symbol there.
It's only,
No idea what that means.
don't know what the key. It's only satanic symbols and demonic emblems that you need to be aware of. Even if someone's doing it for a prank, just do not touch it. It's the best thing to do. Because you don't want to touch it and get something following you back home.
No, you don't want that.
Nah, trying to sleep at night time with that.
But yeah, like we reckon this is probably a staircase at some point. It starts off quite low and it goes up. It's the only way I can see it. If you get up and it goes up, it does sort of curl round. You can see it does curl round up there, up to the top of that one there.
Yeah,
But we won't be going up the top of there because
not even at night time because
we're not
being able to
Yeah, we don't really
see where you go. That's the camera here. Hang on.
Hand you over to McGee. Big James. Right.
Yeah.
So,
You got anything to say?
last time we was here, there was a lot of dust just kicked up at me then.
Hmm?
A lot of dust just kicked up at me then.
I don't know where that came
I
from.
don't know if it's where I scuffed
No.
shoe or anything. Anyway, so yeah, there was a massive branch along here. Obviously, someone's burnt it.
Yeah, because there was a big massive branch here that was like in the way.
Yeah. The only thing is, when we did the temperature test on this ground here,
Yeah, around that area.
the only thing I can say is maybe because it was cooling down, the temperature was obviously getting quite low down to the ground. The heat rises obviously, and it's so open as well. You can get a draft coming in. Although we did feel quite a cool draft.
Yeah, when you stood here
That time.
and I stood there, but the thing is, there's I don't know if it's a prank, but someone put a satanic emblem there, but someone's tried to cover it with black tape, I think it is, but
No, that's a spray paint.
spray paint, is it?
Yeah. They've sprayed over it.
But either way, I'm not touching it, not even one little bit of it. I've put my EVP above it and below it, but nothing's been coming out.
What other interesting things did we get?
We did get. Yeah, we did get, but this was on the route up. We did get like a noise on the camera, but you could hear us talking. We were walking along, and when we reviewed footage, we did hear something that overcame all of our voices, but we didn't hear it with our own ears because we were still talking and walking along. If we heard it, we would have went, "What the hell?"
Yeah, we reacted to it, and it was a fairly obvious noise as well. I thought,
Yeah.
the footage.
And it was very loud, and we like slowed it down and did all the stuff to try and make out what it was saying. But it did say "go hide." That's what we believe. But obviously, we get something tonight to show you guys. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And there were people putting upside down crosses here, but they're obviously gone. There was still one left with "Help me."
Lovely.
Yeah, lovely. Help me.
Yeah, this is Racton Ruins. This is where we're doing our investigation tonight.
Yeah, and
We will be starting the camera rolling probably down by the track because we do get. This is where we seem to get some
On the
noises
track.
coming over the camera.
yeah,
Because
on the
it's
track.
happened twice now. We've had some sort of noise, and on the camera it only sounds like
Yeah, like gosh.
that's kind of what it sounds like. It's really weird to me, like. And it's loud enough to pick up on the audio, but we don't
hear it or anything.
we've not heard both of them.
That's why we need an obulus, because an obulus is like a dictionary for spirits. It speaks through it, and it gives you like what they're saying, like buried, and you'll go buried, and you ask questions, and it helps the spirits speak through it. Gives you. You won't hear their voices, but you will hear like a computerized voice, like a robot speaking for you. But
Essentially, just reads out what
they're
they
saying.
picked out. Yeah.
Yeah, they usually have a dictionary. Well, I don't know how it is in the spirit world, but it is like they choose a word, sorry. But obviously with the stuff that I'm going to be using tonight, I will explain how it's used and how it should be performing. But other than that,
Technology always has its
flaws.
What other things can we expect though tonight? There's been different sort of things, isn't there?
Yeah,
There's different kind of things that we may expect to see or hear.
yeah. Well, expect. Well, sometimes it's not all the time. That's why it's best if you go into a place for investigation. It's always best to go with an open mind, because if you go somewhere expecting something to happen, like 9 times out of 10, it will not happen. And we've been hearing growls, but obviously we don't know because of the wildlife. But we don't know what's out there. We know there's badgers out there.
Yeah, we saw a badger before.
And
shit was on that.
yeah, that did. Well, I didn't see it. And I did. Last time we did. Well, me and Jay kept on feeling like we were being watched. I felt like I was being watched in there and in there, but obviously we couldn't capture anything at that moment. So that's why we stayed till the night time.
So we got to smell that lavender again.
You smelling that lavender?
Remember last time?
Yeah, you smelled lavender last time. Yeah.
There isn't any lavender plants around
Nah.
though. That's the funny thing.
And you can have scents, like you smelt something burning down at the bottom. Well, on the way up, we smelt burning. Well, you did. You pulled it up, but to be honest, my nose only picks up food.
Yeah, that could have been from the farm.
Yeah, or people prowling around with this.
Yeah. What else was there? So, what kind of spirits are there?
Well, on the first time we was here, we did feel like we should not be here, like negative. But there's been signs of a woman in a white dress walking around the premises and sometimes peeking her head through the windows. But that's someone else seeing it, because it's very hard to capture that. Because sometimes when spirits go in apparition and you can see it, no one else could probably see it because they only want you to see, and it's very hard to capture it. But obviously, if you believe, you believe. But skeptics, it's up to you. But hopefully, if you want to experience it, go out and go to creepy places like this, and then see how you feel. Because you never know, it might surprise you. Because we did have skeptic with us the other time when we went here, and he got creeped out, and he felt like something was there when he went climbing up there.
Yeah. He didn't even. He said he was kind of drawn to it as well.
Yeah, he was drawn, and then he climbed up, and then was there for like a minute, and then walked out to look around, and then he felt like he was being a naughty lad by being there, so he had to go down straight away. He went, "I gotta go, gotta leave, come down," even though it's dangerous there because you can't get down very easily without someone's help. But lucky enough, he had quite a few people to help him.
We helped him out.
Yeah. And the dog, we did have a dog with us, and she looked creeped out when we was leaving. She kept on looking back.
Looking back at the building.
Yeah. And another one when we was walking down the track, you felt like you were being like escorted by something. You felt when you have a gut feeling that something's behind you, and you look and no one's there. It's like you're being watched on the way leaving, and it's also creepy on the way up. But you'll see tonight on the cameras. But hopefully we'll get enough footage for you on the cameras, because until we get more viewers and hopefully subscribers, we'll get more stuff like that. We'll have infrared lighting, more helpful to see better in the open.
Yeah.
With these cameras, it's always better inside. But we'll do the best we can for the video, and we'll see you tonight.
See you all tonight.
Yeah. Right, now we're going to be starting the walk up, because this is our investigation for the night. Hopefully we hear some voices on the way up, like we did before. And just to let you know, we did some research before we started. Let's say we need to be careful, because there's satanic cultists that get drawn into the place. Because of the way that the building is shaped. It's like a triangle ready for the satanic emblem, and that's why they get drawn to the place. So we need to be proper careful, since I've heard about that. I don't want to be messed up with that stuff. So do not mess with anything satanic, please don't, because I don't want to be involved in that shit. And hopefully we don't bump into any of them, but we'll see tonight, won't we? Hopefully you enjoy this video or the episode.
If you liked it, give us a thumbs up on the old YouTube likey thingy.
Well,
if not, feel free to dislike it and then give us some sort of positive construction that we can use to improve it.
Well, as Jay said, yeah, fucking give us a thumbs up.
Watch out, there's landmines there.
Well, landmines.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, there's only a turd.
Only turd mind. So, as before, we had some interesting things like on the way up. Things we didn't actually hear ourselves. It was just, wasn't it? It was just like through the recording of the camera.
Yep. And
so who knows? Maybe we'll get something up here today.
Well, we don't know.
On the way up, we don't know.
The best thing to do is always go in with a clear mind, because if you go, like, just in case if I didn't say before, go in with a clear mind, because if you don't, 9 times out of 10, it won't happen.
Yep.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is with this place as well, the first time I came, I don't know if I mentioned it before, first time I came, felt like I had cobwebs everywhere, coming up this road, and it felt like cobwebs, like no one's been here for years. It's so weird.
Abundance of them.
Yeah. The thing is, at the bottom of the road, we had loads of flies, moths, and then 3 minutes into the walk, none whatsoever. It was proper weird. Came to the top of it, started raining, came to the bottom, stopped raining. But I don't know if that's just a coincidence, don't know.
Probably.
Probably was, because it's never happened again. Yeah, it was round here, I think it was, or about, no, I think it was round about here, that we heard the noise over the cameras saying go hide, but obviously we couldn't really prove it because we managed to get to the entrance and then the girls decided to run and try and ditch me.
Hey, music though. Where is that coming from? Okay guys, we just rolled up onto the site and we had to pause recording for a few minutes there because we weren't too sure who was going to be in the area, and we found a couple more paranormal investigators and hopefully be able to get an interview with them. They've already caught a few things today, so it's going to be quite interesting tonight. Hopefully we'll be here for quite a while, and yeah, we'll see how tonight goes and what it brings. But anyway, we'll carry on going up and we'll see what we can find today.
Borders and all that sort of stuff.
Oh,
James.
well, hello. Just to let you know, we've met. Well,
Sussex Ghost Hunters.
Sussex Ghost Hunters,
Yep.
and I'm gonna ask this guy. What's your name? Sorry.
Lee.
Lee for some about his experience here, and what have you experienced here so far?
Well, earlier tonight we were taking photographs. We got a load of orbs.
Yeah,
We've been
show me, which
showing
we'll explain later.
Yeah.
Okay. We've been sitting there very quiet. We've heard like footsteps on the first floor.
Mhm. Yeah. Is there anything else?
We've heard noises, other noises, but it could be natural or it could be paranormal. Obviously,
Yeah.
in an
What,
open location.
What noises did you hear though? Other than
It was like sort of like
Groans.
yeah, groans. It was
Groans?
groans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that the other day. It did give me quite a scare, but it's just the fact that it weren't in one ear or it was just around me,
Yeah.
and I had to get my back against the wall because it's just weird that you get as soon as you get your body against the back of a wall, your back against the wall, you're
Yeah.
alright. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
But other than that, is there anything?
Well, the location's eerie. It's got a very strange stillness around the location compared to the rest of the woods in the area.
Yeah, it's
I
quite
noticed it was
weird.
quite
around
windy
here.
when we was coming up. Like we parked the truck up down there. On the way up, like it's pretty windy, and you get up this it's so quiet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
and,
Like it's very
don't-
still, like you said.
Since you've been here, like, have you been here a couple of times? Obviously.
This is my first visit.
I've
This is
been
your
a
first
few
visit?
My first
times,
visit.
Yeah.
Who's been here a couple more times?
Me.
Yes.
I have.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
had my partner. Yeah.
You know, did you park your car down there?
Yeah. Down the bottom and walked up.
Yeah. You know, on the way back, do you ever feel like that someone's watching you, like walking you back?
Yes. All the time.
There you go.
There you go, yeah.
Also,
Exactly what we
on
thought.
your way up, there's a gate on your. If you're walking up, there's a gate on your left-hand side
Oh,
Yeah.
with a
Um,
big field in.
yeah.
Rumour has it that there's a girl that is often.
2 kids.
I've
I
heard of
usually
a.
got-
I've heard of a girl that's usually there that sings.
Okay.
But we
Sings?
didn't hear singing, but we have in the past heard what sounded like a little girl, but we didn't hear the singing.
Mm.
Okay.
And we've been up here and it's been really, it's been quite noisy with animals, for instance, but it
Yeah.
was really still. Then next thing you know, all the animals, this all goes silent, and next thing you know, you get this massive wind just pick up out of nowhere, and it just starts to feel really
Like eerie,
nasty
innit?
here.
Yeah.
I felt that on the first night. I felt negativity around here.
Yeah.
And like you said, I when on the way back for myself, I always feel like someone's behind me. I have to look behind me.
Yeah.
So I feel like someone,
Yeah.
as you say, someone's walking you back,
Yeah.
so making sure you're getting the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what it
But-
feels like. It's like you're being escorted off the area, like someone's
Exactly.
making
Well,
sure he's there.
Like even
there
in
was
the
no
day.
birds making any noises
I am
when it's
feeling
got dark, where
someone
most
here
woods
now,
have birds
to be fair.
making noise when
Yeah.
they're settling for the evening.
Yeah.
This has got nothing.
No, exactly.
No birds
I
at
think
all.
that's
There's
the
no
one thing-
birds
No
chirping.
birds?
No birds
That-
chirping tonight. I've noticed.
To be honest, I've never heard birds chirping ever since I've been here.
Even
Yeah,
during the
I've
day
been
it's
here.
quiet.
Was there in the day when we came here today? I didn't hear any.
We heard it earlier, didn't we? And then
Did
it's
ya?
just got, it's got
Further
And then
down.
it
further
died
down
off.
on the way
Yeah.
up, but when
Yeah.
you get in here, that's
Nothing.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's quite bizarre.
I've never heard anything. It's quite weird around this place. There is definitely something negative around here.
It's like Clapham Woods.
Clapham, yeah, like you said,
Yeah.
check
This
that
has
out.
got
I
the
need to
same
check that
stillness
one
as
out.
Clapham Woods,
Yeah.
which is
something calm.
Yeah.
Well, it's like nothing natural,
no.
as you said.
Yeah, it's like the animals are fearful to come into the area.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had a dog the other day, and when we was leaving, the dog was just stood over there and just looking back like fucking petrified. We don't know why, but one minute he was gone, she was gone. Sorry, because
You're not. You're told not to take your. This is at Clapham. You can't take your dog off the lead because dogs just randomly run off and don't come back.
what?
Mm.
Leads.
What?
If you walk around Clapham, leads that walk around. There's leads just left everywhere where. they've
Dogs
let
have
a dog off
disappeared.
the dogs
Yeah.
disappear.
The dog did disappear, didn't she? She
She
disappeared,
did,
and
momentarily, but-
we was in the middle, and we was trying to do an EVP session, and we was like, hang on a minute, where's Rhonda, the dog? And we was looking at Rhonda and shouting, and after like 5 minutes, she ended up turning up, but it was.
They're sensitive.
But after
to
you
it,
said that,
yeah.
now it's pretty.
Yeah, and animals pick up all sorts.
Yeah.
Like that.
Same as young kids.
Yeah.
Like the young kid, the youngest. She went. I've seen an arm in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know that because I picked when I was a young kid. I seen.
I've always
Something.
been.
He's always
sensitive.
he's my son,
Yeah.
and he's seen him.
My
since
mum
young.
wasn't like, she was a bit of a skeptic until I was younger, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I kept saying that there was this man in my room, and she kept going up, and no, there wasn't.
And then
all
one
this
night I did actually see him standing at the top of the stairs. So It was from then.
So at a point then you believed.
I always, my mum's a
So just
medium,
interestingly,
so
like-
I've always sort of been
Oh,
interested.
probably you.
but-
You've been up here a few
Okay.
times, haven't you?
I'd
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
Then
So
I
have you ever
definitely
felt
saw sort of thing.
Like your t-shirt
Oh,
being pulled or anything like
The
that?
only
Or
thing that I've seen.
No,
was
I've not
when I was
been.
like
I've
was like a
felt
dark,
something
massive
like a
red eye.
stroke, but
Yeah.
I couldn't
Obviously I
explain it
sick,
if
so I
it
didn't
was,
really care.
you
But
know,
then year
No,
and
they
a
used to
half-
shake
I
him
don't know,
awake,
big
sort of
bug or
being
something.
Oh,
but
like
it
yeah.
just felt
shaking
like
in bed,
something
yeah.
has stroked me a few times.
Yeah.
But
just sort of like a glancing.
That's
Yeah.
rather
Yeah, okay,
dark, and
but I mean, there is
It was,
on
but when I used to go and get
online
him
there
with
is
Dad, and I
like
used to sleep
people
in
that
his bed,
apparently
and I
been
felt
grabbed
comfortable.
and pushed.
And it was weird because
I
now
mean, I
I'm
haven't
actually,
experienced that
I pick
yet,
up spirit.
Yeah.
I
but-
think now.
So
and
we
see
and him,
spirit.
we came down here earlier on
And it
today
don't
just
harm
to
me
get
at
like a.
all. So,
spirits
you-
don't bother me
you
now.
did, didn't you?
it's the living you've got to worry about.
Most
of the time.
That's true.
Just weird.
Yeah, because we was down here earlier on, just sort of working out where we could set things up and
Yeah,
whatnot.
because we're doing like I was explaining to our viewers what we're going to be doing tonight, which is with in that far corner where the motion sensor kept on going off. Put
Yeah.
it there and put on a camera, a stationary camera,
Yeah.
to prove that we're not messing around with it. And whilst it's going off, that's if it goes off tonight, because we can't
Which is your-
really go in there
where's your phone?
thinking that
Yeah.
it'll go off.
Oh,
No,
Well,
exactly.
That's the point. Also, when you go to a location, every time you go, it's never the same.
Nope, it's
No,
never the same.
Exactly.
You know, you can go, it'll be completely
That's-
crap, you get no activity
that's
whatsoever, and other times it'll be active.
Yeah.
But we find that even when we go on our indoor ghost hunts.
That's
so-
why I'm going to try it like every corridor.
Yeah.
I've changed my mind. Sorry viewers, but I'll be changing my
phone's
mind.
all like
Do it
that,
half
yeah.
an hour each one, each corridor, to see if we get any activity.
Yeah.
Depends on,
Yeah.
especially with the satanic emblem. I don't know whether to trust it, but that's why I don't touch it,
Yeah.
because it might be kids prattling around with
Where's that bit of paper you found, Mum?
The-
I found.
it. A
What
bit
paper
of
in there?
paper.
We found a bit of paper that was a bit weird.
Yeah.
I'll
I've
go,
got
I'll
some
go to Owen
photos.
and go to
That was-
Yeah, it's only like
That was to do
something
with
about
cutting the
like-
slaves
but
or
it's-
something, wasn't it?
like-
Something about slaves or something.
Slaves.
Yeah.
On one side it
Yeah.
was, but the other
Whereabouts
side
was
to do
that?
like say,
Around the
like
other side on the
worshipping.
floor. I found it on the floor.
Over
picked it
there.
up. Yeah, over
Yeah.
the other side.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
show you.
basically it's got
Show you
Oh,
what we
that.
saw.
that, and then
We've
it, and
we've
then
seen
it's got
some- we've
like I say
yeah,
about
pass-
Yeah, that's it.
pass it.
Sorry. Yeah, we found. What's it got on there?
Oh, can't really see on this.
Yeah, it's this.
yeah, but mine
Yeah.
ain't got the bit on it. It's got the prism, yeah, as a prism, but like I say, you've got the person there on the other side.
We will
Anthropology and
show you the image on a different
Yeah, it's the first
day.
time we
It's
came
just
down here,
because
we went inside
the way
there,
we can't show it on the
and it
camera.
looked like people had been trying to
All right, we will sort that out for you to show it, to see you,
Most times when we
see
come
it.
up here, there has been a fire going.
Alright guys, so what we're doing is we're going to set up a next camera over in that tunnel there. You can just about see where James is, and hopefully what we're going to try and get is the motion sensor that we've got is going to maybe get triggered by something, who knows. But anyway, if it does, we've got a camera being set up there so we can actually see it and prove that no one's actually around it at the time it goes off, if it goes off. But it's getting later, temperature's starting to drop a little bit. The moon's coming out, so we've got some more investigators helping, and we're sort of working together on this one. Hopefully we'll be able to get some good investigating done tonight. So we're just setting this camera up, and we'll be back in a minute.
see if we can get there.
Well, you have to turn it into.
No, it's still 14 degrees.
14.
It's still 14 in the middle, but still it's not doing what he was doing the other time that was here.
Yeah.
But unless I need to get it into a specific spot.
It's exactly where you saw it.
There.
Yeah.
It's just bang on 14.
Yeah. So it's like last time.
Bang on 14. If you can see it on there.
So, yeah, so last time it was like 14 or something, wasn't it? And it just suddenly dropped from 14, it went down to 10.
It just kept on dropping.
Yeah,
down
it went
to like 6.
Yeah, it went really low, and it was such a dramatic drop in a short space of time. It'll go off in like a few minutes.
If it don't go off, I'll check it.
It will. It takes a while though, doesn't it?
Yeah, we'll give it like 3 minutes, and if not, then I'll go and check up on the stuff.
Yeah. What it is, I'm gonna go for a walk round.
Oh yeah? Yeah, go on, mate. I'll see you in a bit. I'll keep checking the temperature.
Okay, so we're gonna go for a little walk. I need my torch because I can't actually see the screen in my face. So we're gonna go for a walk and see if we whatever. What's wrong this way? So it's a really interesting site, very quiet. This is the main track that comes in, which leads up to the actual building itself, which you can't see on the not on the camera properly until you get quite close to it, and all of a sudden it's right in front of you. So this is the main track, which goes out that way.
People who left themselves unhappy in here, can you come forward and talk to us, please? It's on this one. Oh, it felt like it was moving slightly as well. Come on, please come forward.
Okay, so they're doing a Ouija board. So who knows what that's gonna turn out like.
In the surrounding fields.
It's gone off because I had to. She was on day, not night. So I had to turn it on to night for it to go off.
Got you.
Come on, can you move this planchette around the board?
No, that's feel flare.
If you want to video it.
Yeah, definitely.
Come round, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just come
just
round.
don't want to know.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool.
Yeah, I'll explain, mate. Right. Just to let you viewers know, we've got a motion sensor over there, which you can tell is not going off at the minute. But if it does, we'll give you the footage. And at the moment, the people, the Sussex ghost hunters, are doing a Ouija board. So hopefully you enjoy what they're going to be doing. So here you go.
Any spirits in the building, surrounding the building, or in the fields around the building, please come forward and communicate with us. We don't mean you any harm. We come here with the greatest respect for you. Please come forward and communicate with us. Use all the energy in the surrounding area and focus it onto the planchette. The children or child what has been seen in the field, can you come forward and communicate with us? The person who we hear walking around on the middle floor, can you come forward and communicate with us?
Come on, you've got enough energy on this planchette to help you. Can you move it around the board? There's lots of letters and numbers, and you can communicate with us.
If you cannot spell or read, just move the planchette in a circle to let us know you're here.
Got a very heavy feeling here
Yeah.
I feel tired.
now. Yeah, I feel like really
Drained.
there's a
No, I feel like
Some negativity.
I feel like someone's watching me in that area.
Come on, you must be intrigued about us as well as we are.
No, I feel like someone's watching me deep in that corner, but just doesn't want to come out.
Come on,
There's
you must
noise.
be intrigued about us. Come on, use the energies around you to help you. You can move this blue disc on top, all around the board. Or just go round in a circle if you don't want to say anything. Just let us know you're here, because I can feel you. I can feel your energy.
I'm feeling a bit sort of sick.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting, like a heavy...
I'm feeling like
That keeps going off.
Yeah, it's temperature up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a temperature drop.
Oh, okay.
come on, come forward. We don't mean you any harm. We're not going to harm you.
We just want to know about you, because we can actually feel you, so... Just
We-
give it a little shove. If you can't do it in a circle, just push it lightly. Because we're not holding it down, we're just keeping our fingers on it for the energy.
Don't be afraid of us. Please come forward. You can feel it like it's trying to move.
It's like
Yeah, it's like
building up. You can
yeah.
feel the pressure.
It's like it's struggling to
Yeah,
charge.
but we're all starting to feel like sick.
Yeah.
We get this a lot sometimes on the board.
Because it can affect you and
Yeah,
drain
and
you,
the
and
spirit-
drains your batteries
Yeah.
and drains everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's drawing all the
My eyes
energy.
are actually battery.
What the fuck? When did that happen? It shouldn't be that low.
I don't know, I just noticed it. My battery's been.
And
Right, come on, can you move it a little bit, please? Just move it either left or right.
Jay,
Yeah.
I've only just put this
Up
on
and
and it's
down.
on 2 bars.
It's bringing pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, they can drain. You can get battery drain a lot.
The drain, it's just it's like, wow.
Yeah, winter time you get that a lot because of cold weather.
Yeah.
But in the summer you shouldn't be getting that.
Especially when it's like 30 degrees in there, 30 degrees in there,
I can use camera then.
14 degrees. Just 13 and 14. Is anyone down there? Don't know about it because radio in it. If there's someone there, can you move that bottle?
Same voice over and over.
Huh?
Same voice.
Yeah, it's stuff at fucking radio.
Yeah, yeah. Keep going.